Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Unit 1, Session 4 and 5. The topic is History of Organizational Behavior. Industrial psychology, also known as industrial organizational or IO psychology, is concerned with the study of human behavior at workplace. Industrial psychology is almost as old as psychology itself. Psychology came about in 1879 in the laboratory of William Wundt in Germany and William James at Harvard. Both of them are philosophers and physicians fascinated with the mind body debate. The older discipline of philosophy could not alone deal with this debate. More room and new tools were needed, giving way to psychology. Text applying psychology to business first appeared in 1903. The first industrial organization psychology text appeared in 1910. Industrial organizational behavior is a study of human behavior in organizational settings, the interface between human behavior and the organization context and the organization itself. Industrial psychologists study and evaluate companies' culture, employee behavior, and work process and create or recommended programs and practices to improve employee productivity and organizational performance. As I told you, industrial psychology is as old as psychology itself. The pioneers of psychology, industrial psychology, is Walter D. Scott, Hugo Monsterberg, and Frederick W. Taylor, etc. So these are the pioneers of industrial organization psychology. The history of industrial organization psychology was started during the First and Second World Wars, when various industrial organizations and plants faced number of problems related to production, efficiency, individual employees. The help and advice industrial psychologist was in great demand. At this stage, industrial psychology received a special status, although it began in America in 1901 and in England soon after. Industrial and organizational psychology had its origins in the early 20th century. Several influential early psychologists studied issues that today would be categorized as industrial psychology. Which are James Cattell, Columbia, Hugo, Walter D. Scott. These are the people studied the industrial psychology. Industrial psychology had its formal beginning in the early years of the 20th century. The honor of sparking the development of field is usually given to Walter D. Scott. In 1919, Walter D. Scott formed the first consulting company in industrial psychology, providing services to more than 40 major American corporations, primarily in the area of personnel selection. That means staff selection. You give the importance of staff selection in military department. In 1913, Hugo Monsterberg, a German psychologist teaching at Harvard University, wrote the Book of Psychology of Industrial Efficiency. That is a major book of industrial psychology. In 1911, Frederick W. Taylor introduced the value of redesigning the work situation to achieve both higher output for the company and higher wages for the workers. So this is very important in development of psychology, development of industrial psychology. During the First World War, two tests are developed such as Army Alpha and Army Beta. Army Alpha designed to recruits who could read and write, and Army Beta recruits who could not read and write. It designed to recruits who could not read and write. So this is the major difference between Army Alpha and Army Beta. So these are mental ability test for placement, master testing, training of the officers, improving morale, team development, equipment designs. So developed various assessment tools and performance models in this period. Army Alpha, as I told you, Army Alpha is an intelligence test for selection and placement of military personnel, and Army Beta is a non-verbal intelligence test to assess illiterate recruits. So these are the major development of during the First World War. In 1927, the classic study was started by Hawthorne and group. Hawthorne studies focus on the employee productivity and organized efficiency in factor plant. So the human relation Hawthorne experiment, it is a human relationship movement began with the Hawthorne experiments. Hawthorne studies, which were conducted by Eilton Mayo, Frisch Berger in 1920s with the workers at the Hawthorne plant of the Western Electric Company, Chicago. This company faces the problems of workers' dissatisfaction, although they provide various facilities like pension schemes, sickness benefits, etc., which resulted into loss of production. Because of that, they developed the Hawthorne experiments. These experiments conducted between 1924 to 1932. So in Hawthorne effect, this was one of the benchmark events in the development of industrial psychology. This is also called as Hawthorne effects or Hawthorne studies. It consists of four phases, that is elimination experiment, relay assembly test room experiment, interviewing program. This is also called Mond's interviewing program, bank wiring test room experiment. So these are the four experiments or studies comes under Hawthorne experiments. The elimination experiments related to higher elimination increases, the productivity also increases. That is the basic one. And relay assembly related to production would be higher if incentive system was improved and work week becomes shorter with rest and lunch periods. That is the second agenda of relay assembly. In bank wiring, this experiment was conducted in the employees. So based on their ability, they can assess the production of the ability of the workers. So mass interviewing, in a group of people, they are going to interview that based on their ability, they can increase their, they can provide the facilitate to those people. Those are all comes under. So Hawthorne effects and study. This is a very important, this contribute, Hawthorne effects or Hawthorne studies contribute major contribution to development of industrial organizational psychology. During the Second World War, industrial psychologists had improved many of their techniques for employee selection and placement and were sought after by the army for their help with the functions. This contribution include development of Army General Classification Test used to classify esteemed 20 million soldiers into military jobs. Army General Classification Test AGCT was developed in this period. This is also very important in Second World War. A test developed during the World War II by IO psychologists or industrial organization psychologists for the selection and placement of military personnel. So this is the major contribution of Second World War during the Second World. In 1946, IO psychologist formed, IO means Industrial Organization Psychologist, formed Division 14 of the American Psychological Association and incorporated as the Society of Industrial and Organization Psychology in 1983. Industrial Organization Psychology is developed independent branch in 1983 through American Psychological Association. They declared the Industrial Organization Psychology as an independent branch of psychology in 1983. So, like this, industrial history, like this, we have to study the history of industrial and organizational behavior or psychology. Hopefully, all of you understood. I think so. Next, coming to the revision section. Revision section, as we know, history of organization psychology. The psychology came about in 1879, laboratory by William Wundt at Germany at Leipzig. The pioneers of industrial psychology is Walter Scott, Hugo Munsterberg, and Frederick Taylor. The industrial psychology developed during the First World War. The First World War and Second World War are important. First World War, Army Alpha and Army Beta test was developed. In 1927, classic study, Hawthorne effects. Four phases are developed. During the Second World War, AGCT test was developed and it recruits the 12 million people to military personnel. And in 1946, the 14th branch of American Psychological Association, Industrial Psychology, is a 14th division of the American Psychological Association, and it came into independent branch in Industrial Psychology in 1983. So this is the history of industrial organization psychology. Thank you for watching.